Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back after what's been, well, a pretty substantial breakaway, really, due to kind of busy doing other things, i.e. working on the house and stuff again, and waiting for the lads down in Thurston to provide me with an update as and when they can. So yeah, apologies for the break in the episodes, but you know, like I explained at the end of the last video, I am where I am with it all at the minute. A week tomorrow, which today is Thursday, the 17th July, and so a week tomorrow. Last Friday. It's been a long week, but so yeah, last Friday I got an update from Baz saying that they'd finished the bottom end part of the build, and that they were clamping their cylinder head down this week. So they've been cracking on. To be fair, and I've been sent a few photos from Baz from Thurston. The cylinder head is clamped on, and I've actually received some photos today, which you'll see as I'm talking along, of progress. The timing gear is being fitted today. The photos you'll see obviously won't be the finished article, and the bolts will be in the cam pulleys before anybody points it out. So just to see the head and the engine in one bit, and with the cam belts and stuff. The guys have also fitted a brand new water pump. I didn't really want to put the old one back in, considering what's been done to the engine. It's just a false economy. So just it's given me a real lift, to be fair. Last few weeks have been a bit not so great, really, in terms of mental health. Really, anxiety's come and gone, or been and gone, I should say, mainly due to some mysterious thing happened to the bottom of my back, which back issues has never been a problem to me in my life. But the problem with that is it stopped me going out running, which then stops me decluttering my frame of mind. So anybody who has anxiety will understand what I mean by just kind of going out and running, or whatever you do to get rid of it. I couldn't do it, so wasn't brilliant, but I've got over it now, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good, in a really good place. But the photos couldn't have come at a better time to give me a lift. It is really well timed. So yeah, the engine is almost finished. You see, box of hoses there for the coolant system. So yeah, the engine's almost finished, and this weekend I'm going to knuckle down and figure out a way to get it back home. I've looked at it. I mean, it's 6 1/4 to 6 hours 20 down to Ongar, so it's a fair old trek. I thought about, you know, using the camper van, heading down there, you know, turning it into a bit of an outing, a bit of a trip. But the problem is the return journey would have an engine in the middle of the camper, so we couldn't pull out the bed in the van, so we couldn't do a great deal. So we'd have to be driving home in a Warner, which I don't really fancy. I used to do it all the time with an old job I used to have. So I know my way down there pretty well, and so I'm looking at now at a courier or a way of getting the engine back. Couriers, no disrespect to any couriers that are watching this, but I do have trust issues with how with stuff I've received in the past. Boxes with holes in it, the items inside damaged, and things just get thrown around in the back of a van or a wagon when they're not tied down. I mean, it's just a substantial lump of metal, and it's, as you can imagine, you know, it's not cheap to have things fixed, stuff of this nature anyway. So I'm eager to get it back here in one piece, because it's also got the back plate, the cam belt cover back plate in there. So I'm eager for that not to break, because they're really quite hard to get hold of. So yeah, getting it back home. I'm going to think about that over the weekend, and see how that pans out. But yeah, just really positive news. As you'll see, all the photos are scrolling past as I talk to you. Just yeah, absolutely buzzing. So in the next couple of weeks, while I gear up to get the engine back and stuff, I need to get the gearbox degreased, a couple of the bits pulled out off, and get it repainted, because the engine looks absolutely immaculate, as you've seen. So I might have said in the previous issue, I can't recall, because obviously they're pretty scattered at the minute, and continuation is my brain isn't what it was since the stroke, so I have some issues recalling things I've done fairly recently. But one of the issues leading up to the valve burning has now been established. Well, it can only be now the sole issue as the fuel pressure regulator not supplying enough for the fuel. So when the thing was at that full chat on the limiter, because the actual fuel injector itself has been tested and it's fine, absolutely fine, no issues with it. So obviously I was off on Monday, went and saw the chap at the Auto Electrics place here down the road. Had a chat with him. He's now going to test the 4 items that are received from Matt, who I featured in the last episode. Get those tested, and hopefully that set will be good, so I can put the set back on the Genvies to get the car running. So I'm going to sort out the oils and stuff that I need with Baz, because Thurston Engineering supply all the stuff. So I've had a discussion with Baz in terms of running the engine in. I want to do it, in accordance with what he says, which wasn't really that much different to what I've done in the past with the engines I've built. So yeah, it's good to talk to him and get his expert opinion on that. So I have to change the plan a little bit. So when we're looking at this, I'll have to get rid of this. The Malpassi's going, although it was brand new, as you saw when I was working on the car. The Malpassi's got to go, because I don't trust it anymore. And as such, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to GTi Mi16, a 3-bar Weber fuel pressure regulator. And I'm going to buy the housing that I did in my previous 205, which I converted to 16 valve, the J4 engine, G-Reg 205XS. So the plan is to get one of those in there, fit it. So hopefully that will that won't give me the same issue. And believe you me, after having the engine rebuilt and the time of it, out of the car and stuff, which is solely down to me, I don't want to be in this situation again with this car, because I want to go out there and use it. And seeing everybody posting photos of, still posting photos of Pugfest from last weekend and various other local car shows and things, is driving me up the wall not being part of it like I was 2 years ago. So yeah, just I'm looking forward to getting it back together. I'm gonna have to be balancing it with the house. I've still got quite a substantial amount to do in the house, and I have to prioritize that mostly. but there'll be plenty of stuff to get on with when the engine comes back here, which is obviously put the rest of the put the engine, or what's left of it, back together, putting a new clutch assembly in, putting the gearbox onto the engine, getting it ready to lift into the car. Then when it's in the car, I'll have to put the ancillaries on: alternator, starter, throttle bodies, loom, connect up the exhaust, water system, fit the radiator. So there'll be shitloads of stuff to do in between. A lot of the stuff I've bought, I can whack it on and in, so there's not too bad. But as part of the house thing, I was cleaning or going through the attic a couple of weeks ago, and I came across an old stereo that I used to have fitted. That was fitted when I bought an ST170 a few years ago, and as you can see, it's a proper retro thing. It's a JVC. It's got a cassette slot in there, and it's a removable face panel one. So I'm going to test it out with a battery over the weekend, see if it works, and if it does, that'll be going in the car, because that will suit it perfectly. Being a 92 car, this stereo's kind of around that era. So it had a multiplayer with it, which is still in the loft, but I've lost the cable. I can't find the cable, unfortunately. So it would have been quite cool to have that in there, just to add to the retro charm of it all. But shit happens, doesn't matter. We can get that fitted, well, tested and fitted if it works. So yeah, really buzzing. Things are starting to move, things are starting to happen, and generally in a really good place. A short episode although this is, the next episode I'll be cleaning this, because I forgot in the last episode. I'll be giving this a wipe because it's covered in dust and shit. Doing the gearbox, sorting the gearbox out. So yeah, happy days. As ever, thanks for your support over the years, especially over the last year and a bit. Thanks for sticking to the channel. We're now just over 1,030 subscribers now, so it is growing slowly. But the only goal really I had was to hit 1,000 subscribers. Anything else now is just an absolute bonus. And thanks to everybody who's recently subscribed. It's much appreciated. So I've got a few photos and stuff to put on Instagram, my Instagram account over the weekend. So you'll see those if you follow me on Instagram. The link's right at the beginning of the video. So yeah, brilliant. Happy days. Absolutely buzzing. So I'll catch you in the next episode. Look after yourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Catch you soon.